gentlemen, I am your anchor, Colby Herenzak, and welcome back to the Stars and Stripes Report, where we report and you view. We have shocking news on this day of June 11, 1944. Less than 1 week ago, the Allied troops have quickly broken through the Atlantic Wall in Normandy, France. They landed on the beaches in Normandy. This invasion began at 6:30 a.m. U.S. forces faced heavy resistance at Omaha Beach, where 2,000 American casualties took place. However, approximately 156,000 Allied troops successfully stormed the beaches of Normandy. In estimate, more than 4,000 Allied troops were killed in combat during the D-Day invasion, with thousands wounded or missing. Now, today, June 11th, the beaches are fully secured and over 50,000 vehicles, 326,000 troops, and some 100,000 tons of equipment have landed at Normandy. However, we have been told that the 5 landing groups have converged in Normandy. They have met up and Operation Overlord is now planned. Wow. Just wow. A lot has happened over this past week that has shocked the nation. I cannot believe that this war has escalated so far. America is getting in gear and this plan might be our best yet. Well, to wrap this up, great job to the Allies and prayers be given to the families of those who have tragically died fighting for our nation. Thanks for your time. And now to Connor Kessler.
Well, yesterday, Colby, at Oradour-sur-Glane, about 650 French men, women, and children were killed by German response to a local resistance activity. On the 10th of June, 1944, a group of soldiers from the German regiment of the 2nd SS Panzer Division, a large gas bomb, seemingly made out of smoke screen grenades and intended to stun the occupants, was placed in the church. But it did not properly go off, so they had to bring out machine guns and hand grenades to disable and kill the women and children. After they had subdued all the people in the church, the soldiers piled wood on the bodies, many of whom were still alive, and set on fire. And now on to you, Ashley.
Go.
I'm here with Private Wagner. I have some questions to ask him about his military experience. Hello.
Hello.
Were you drafted or enlisted?
I enlisted June of 1943.
How old were you?
18 years old, miss.
Did you have a job before you enlisted?
No, I mainly helped around the house, went around the neighborhood, did odd jobs.
Were you married or single before you enlisted?
Well, that's easy. I was single. I didn't have a girlfriend.
Did your parents approve of you serving the military?
Well, when I went down to enlist, came back home, told my parents I did that. Dad never was so proud in his life.
Military?
Well, when I went down to enlist, came back home, told my parents I did that. Dad never was so proud in his life.
How did you feel about leaving home?
I was ready to go, but once I left, I started to miss my parents, my brother.
What was your primary weapons that you used?
Mainly I use the M1 Garand and the Browning .30 caliber.
What was the most single fearless weapon that the enemy used against you?
Definitely Tiger tanks.
What was your job in the military?
Worked on B-29 bombers.
That concludes our presentation.
Thank you for watching the Stars and Stripes Report with Colby Herenzak, Ashley Woodford, and Connor Kessler. Stay tuned tomorrow when we talk about a cat stuck in a tree.